You are now listening to a 3 podcast.
Get your ass up with Chuck D. Good morning. This is Get Your Ass Up with Chuck D. This is Saturday morning. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do something a little different. I got a few interviews to do, but I'm actually going to go out to their company to do the interviews. So we'll check it out. I got one as a young lady. She basically turned a hobby into a business, and she turned something she loves doing with her kids and turned it into a life business. So I think that's really cool. And then I got another lady I'm going to that she's just all about the community. She's all about helping people as well uh, as running her business. So, I'm really looking forward to meeting these people and seeing what we can figure out today. Try one of those Oreos. You ever tried it yet?
I have not.
You going? Oh, that was good too. 'Cause the frosting was like still frosty. All right, it was really good. I was expecting it to be like chewy or like when they tell me kind of what it was, I was thinking it was gonna be like chewy or something. I just imagined draining all the liquidness and the flavor out of something. But no, it tasted really good. It reminded me of like some type of brittle, like cookie brittle or peanut brittle or something like that. It was really good. The Oreo I just tried. These here are the ice cream cakes. This Oreo I just tried right here. It was really good. It was different. Like the middle stuff, the frosting, it was still like frosty. Like it was still soft. That was kind of weird to me. That was pretty cool. But anyway, we're here at Texoma dried. We're here at Texoma Freeze Company, and I just tried some of their candy, and it's really good. And I'm about to do a little quick interview with the owner, and just see where she got the passion for this and how she got started. As I said before, we're here at Texoma Freeze Co. And here I'm trying to do a quick interview with the owner, Kelly Jones. So just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Kaylee. I'm from Ardmore. I have 3 children. It's kind of where all this started. I've just been doing this since May of last year. Just started as something to snack on, where it began to be a hobby, and then it became a company. So
it must have been a nice hobby, especially for the kids.
They ate so much candy in the beginning; it was unreal.
So you freeze dry more than just candy, right?
Yes, we do fruits and veggies. More fruits than veggies. People kind of found out they don't necessarily like that. We do strawberries, which is a huge hit. We do pickles as well, which I believe you tried.
No, I didn't try the pickles. I stayed away from the pickles. I tried the Oreos and the ice cream.
Yeah.
It was really good though. So how was starting the company? Any obstacles or challenges? Things you learned throughout the way?
My biggest obstacle in the beginning was it started as a very small thing and ended up being a very big thing, and so everybody was at my house all the time.
Like, how fast did it take off, do you think?
Well, I started beginning of May, just doing it from home so that the kids could try it out, and friends could try it out, people at work where I was working at the time could try it out, and then a month later, June became where I just had people in and out nonstop. 7 a.m., 11 p.m. People were just in and out, and so September I reached out, or August I reached out to Tim Longest, who owns all these properties down here, and he gave me a spot to start in, which was a very generous thing, but it was a small thing because that's all I needed, and then quickly outgrew that, and now we've moved here January 1st, so to kind of grow.
Awesome. So where did your passion for freeze dries come from?
Snacking.
Snacking. How did you learn about it?
Well, so I was working in Kingston, and it was about 3 years ago, I guess. My boss at the time brought some corn and cauliflower that was freeze dried from Costco, and so I tried it, and they became my favorite. The cauliflower did, and then I started ordering candy from Amazon for the kids, and I mean, then we just started loving it.
What's the craziest thing you ever freeze dried? It's most absurd. Have you ever freeze dried like a meatloaf or something?
So we're doing lasagna for dinner tonight, and I've been really wanting to do that. So the leftovers, I'm gonna cut them up and put them in the freeze dryer tomorrow. So
probably be good, like some kind of Chex Mix or something.
Yeah, it'll be crunchy, that's for sure.
So can you tell me more about the process of it?
So what it does is the chamber of it all gets to -20, well, below zero, -20. The trays that you put the candy on or any of the food on gets really hot to 150 degrees, and during that process it extracts all the moisture and sticks it to that cold chamber and turns it into ice. And then during the process as well, it puffs everything up and makes it airy and crunchy, and then the flavors are more intense.
Okay. Do you feel like that this is a trending market? Or I don't even know if it is a trending market. I guess it's just because I just heard about it. But do you feel that this is a trending market, and that, like, what do you have planned for the future that could keep it booming, like keep people wanting to keep coming back? And
Well, so I just want to stand out. I want to do things that not necessarily everybody else is doing, because there are a lot of people that freeze dry candy and other foods, mainly candy around this area. So I'm wanting to do more of the meals. I want to offer meal packs and stuff like that. Kind of, I mean, you see them at Walmart all the time for the hunters, but I'd like to offer that.
Okay.
And I feel like my relationships with my customers are like 1-to-1 versus just
nice
me and a crowd or whatever. So
that's really good. That would be a nice branch out. Like start selling like hunter packs and
yeah,
that's cool. What are your 3 top sellers?
Skittles are number 1. Everybody runs to Skittles as their first freeze dry candy usually. The Jolly Ranchers, by far, everybody loves those. Hardly can keep those available. And then I don't know, pickles, strawberries. I mean, everybody comes for everything that we carry. So
do you have like sugar free or like for like healthy choices?
So we've got the strawberries. Pickles are healthy snack. I mean, it's not candy. And then I offer sugar-free saltwater taffy. I'm jumping into doing like other candies like the Jolly Ranchers, different taffies, just kind of seeing what works and what don't.
That's really cool. So that also goes back to like you have plans.
Yeah.
You're still evolving.
Yeah.
That's cool. What is something you learned when you first started learning freeze dried? Did you already know something about freeze dried, or did you just like see a recipe and would think like, oh, yeah, I want to try that? Or
I started watching on YouTube channels and TikTok. People post their processes on there, so I just I feared for my job where I was at the moment. Is where it all started, really. And then I started watching the videos, and then I was like, oh, I could do that. So I went ahead and ordered one, and I didn't tell nobody till it was delivered. And once we got it, I mean, it's a really easy process as long as you know, like, your heating and all your time, stuff like that for each item, because they're all different. They all take different times and stuff. So
I think that's really cool. You just seen it on TikTok and turned it into a business now, and that's what you're doing.
yeah.
So I was asking earlier, like, do you have any advice? But you said just do it. And,
Yeah.
And what you were saying here, like, that's cool. That's enough advice. Like, yeah, just do it. Like, you seen that stuff on TikTok and you was gonna try it and then say nothing, and tell nobody, then.
Yeah. No, it's just I feel like when the same thing I've told Ashley, which is my partner, just do it. Just come on, jump in. If you're gonna do it, because that's just
for everything.
If you don't do it, you don't know. So
people say, what's your advice on going to the gym? What's your advice on, what's your advice on doing podcasting? What's your advice on doing this? Like, you just gotta do it. There's really no advice on it.
Like Nike.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for inviting us here, and I appreciate you doing the interview.
Yeah, well, thank y'all
You're now my second person doing an interview, so.
Well, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool. Is there anything you wanted to say?
Just thank you to everybody, y'all especially, for being here. So.
Awesome. Well, thanks, and you got my support. What is the best way to find your products?
So we're on all social medias. We have online store as well, but we are located at 9 West Broadway here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. And then we also have some candy located at Okie Girl Nutrition in Marietta. She carries all different varieties. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So you're already, like, I don't know what that's called, but yeah, branching out. But like you got your stuff in other stores.
Yeah, I've got quite a few people that
selling in Walmart.
Have, yeah, one day.
That'd be pretty cool. So I'm standing here with Ashley, the owner of the Mystical Cauldron. I just want to say it's in the same building as the Texoma company. I think that's really cool because they said they've been friends their whole lives. So it's cool to run businesses in the same building together. But anyway, so why don't you tell us about like what this place is and like, what goes on here?
So I am a metaphysical store. I have crystals. I have sage. I do laser engraving, a little bit of 3D printing. Just kind of a little bit of everything, but majority of it is crystals and metaphysical.
Okay. So where did your passion for like crystals and metaphysical stuff come?
I collected rocks when I was little, didn't know nothing about them. I actually have a grandmother figure that passed away a few years ago, Native American, and she went and mined a bunch of crystals. So I just kind of got a bunch from her and decided I liked doing it.
That's pretty cool. So is there any like meaning behind these crystals? Or
there is lots of meaning. So each one is going to have a different meaning. Some people come in looking for stuff for protection. Some people come in looking for stuff for love, passion, grief. Just kind of depends on what they're looking for.
That's awesome. So how was it transitioning this, like as you growing up, it being a hobby into a business?
It really wasn't much of a transition. I literally woke up one December and decided I'm going to make this into a business because I'd started collecting again. And so my husband deployed last year, and whenever he deployed, I just went full-fledged. He's going to come back in the next couple weeks, and he has no idea what he's gotten into, really.
Okay. That's cool, too. Shout out to the military.
Yeah.
So what are your main three best sellers? What are your three top sellers?
So people really like amethyst a lot. It's got a bunch of different properties. People really go for what we call drusies, things that's got more of like a glitter. Another thing people like is the miniature carvings. I've got like different little characters, little skulls, things like that. And sometimes people just kind of come in and they look for something with a flash. If they're looking for something with a flash, they're going towards their moonstone, their rainbow moonstone, or their labradorite.
Okay. What is something you've learned during the process? Like, what is the most important thing you've learned during the process as of maybe that you didn't know before you turned it into a business? Before, while it was just a hobby, something you didn't know it while it was a hobby, but now that it's in the business, you picked it up.
Just picking up what the meaning is for everything. Before, they was just rocks. They just looked pretty. Now people have a goal of why they're buying it.
Okay. Do you have any advice to anyone starting their own store like this? Like,
Um, I think it's kind of a good thing to start with a friend. At the same time that Kaylee had started hers, my brother started his, another friend had started hers. It just made it easier. We went through the same obstacles of starting a business. So even if you're doing different things, just kind of go with it. If you're going to start a crystal business, I feel like you need to make sure wherever you're getting your crystals from is just legitimate. You're not getting fake crystals, you're not getting bad quality. And everybody I buy my crystals from are small people from the other countries. I don't buy from big wholesalers. It's all people that they go out and they mine it, they cut it, and they send it to me. And it means a lot more because it's like a family connection. They message me on a daily saying, "Hey sister, how are you?" And it's just a better connection.
The people you got the crystals from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So this type of business and this type, it's more of a culture, like it's more than just a business. You become like friends with your customers and stuff. It's like a culture, community type.
Yeah, I have people that come in that, like the gentleman y'all seen this morning. I see him and his family all the time. They message me and say, "Hey, are you open today?" And they've been with me since pretty much the beginning, since I started doing this. They have shopped online when I was doing vendor stuff, the Harry Potter event. They were showing up. They follow me to every event that I do. And then when they found out I opened a store, they're here probably at least once a week.
Nice. Do you have any events planned for the future, or what is your future on the business to grow and expand?
So February 24th, which is a full moon night, we are offering we're calling it Witches Night Out, which is like a ladies' night out, where we're going to be supplying crafts. That'll be crystal type crafts. In March, we have a broom. So you get to decorate your own broom kind of thing. I forgot broom's going to be shipped in. And every month, once a month, we're just going to do a different craft that goes along with like crystals and things.
Where can we find you to get your products? Where can your people find you at?
So I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I do have a website if people can't come in.
Okay, and we will get them links and we'll put them in the description.
Yep, sounds great.
All right.
This is Get Your Ass Up with Chuck D. I'm here with Trippy Java Coffee and the owner and operator, Megan Boyer. And I'm just here to get some advice from her, ask her a few questions about what got her started here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. So, Megan, could you tell us just a little bit about yourself? What got you started? Just tell us about yourself, but first, could you tell us about where we're at and what's going on here?
Yeah, for sure. So we are at the marketplace on Broadway right now. We're trying to do something a little bit different. So we started the wildflower market, Field of Dreams, and basically we're just trying to get community involved and raise up new entrepreneurs. So that's what this is. It's a vendor market so that people can, live their dream and their passion and show that and share that with everybody.
That's awesome. And y'all do this once a week or every weekend or?
No, right now we're just doing it once a month.
Okay.
So it'll be a monthly jam.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
So what made you want to start a coffee company?
So I'm a huge coffee drinker. Coffee is like my favorite thing. All day, every day, baby. But mainly for me, my motto is coffee and connection. kind of what I put on all my stuff. Because for me, it's not really about the coffee. So some people don't get that, but it's about the connections. I actually do this for mental health. So for me, it's like, it's for my mental health, then it's for other people's mental health. They come and see me. I get to talk to them. I get to love them and where they're at. And it's been really cool, the experiences I've had with different people.
People that you got to meet, interactions.
Yeah.
It's always
They
good.
come to me and be like, they just feel so accepted. And I just think that we live in a society where we're not accepted for exactly who we are. And I just want to share that with people. I want them to know that there's no judgment here. There's just love, and that's it.
That's really cool. That's kind of the reason I started my podcast, because I was like, I want to meet more people so I could do a podcast. And the more people I interview, then, I'm meeting more people, learning more interactions.
Yes.
So that's awesome. So has there been any obstacles or like challenges for you since you started?
You're going to think I'm crazy if I tell you no?
I don't know.
No.
No, I guess
It's been beautiful, man.
it is crazy, but today everybody has said no, so I guess it's been
Have they?
lovely, yeah.
Good. No. I'm a big believer of you get back what you put out, and I'm a believer that things can come into alignment for you if you're doing what you're meant to do and being your authentic self. And so I have had no obstacles because this is my dream. This is my passion, what I'm supposed to do. And so it's all coming together the way it's meant to be.
That's awesome. I have a cousin that he's in the Navy, and all his kids signed contracts to go to college to play sports.
Yeah.
Like all of them. So I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, you must be really proud. Like, all of your kids are going great. And he says, life is really easy. He said, it's just us that makes it harder.
Absolutely. It's
So,
a concept.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us more about your product?
So we use local coffee. We get our coffee from Wilson, GYAU Coffee. They're awesome people. They have awesome coffee. We fresh grind our beans every day. And our coffee is we have the best coffee in town, baby.
Awesome. And
I said we got the best coffee in the state of Oklahoma, but hey, that's just me.
and they're locally owned as well.
They are, yeah. So we're trying to really do that. Like, I'm pushing for that with everybody. Like, let's get back to the basics. Let's get back to putting our money back into our communities and have everything local and give our money back to each other. Stop giving it to the man,
Yeah. So tell me.
I know where I'm at.
Thank you.
Nah, don't forget yours.
No, I was letting it cool down. I like more coffee. I don't like cold coffee.
Yeah.
I like it like I'll hold on to it for hours and then drink it within a couple of drinks.
Yeah, where it's just like lukewarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me more about your menu. I seen that your menu was
Music.
Yeah, so it's all
Yeah.
about music and your coffee names. Tell me
Yeah.
how that goes. How do you tell us that?
Because music is healing. Music it's a whole vibe. Like, you can be in some kind of mood or feeling some kind of way, and you can listen to a certain song. At least I know I can, and it'll bring me out of that. And so I picked some of my favorite songs to put on the menu because I feel like, and a lot of people don't know a lot of the songs, like I have this menu and they're like, okay, I'll take the White Rabbit. And I'm like, you ever heard the song? And they're like, no. And I'm like, now you got to go listen to it. Like, it's just the end to be able to, like, communicate with people.
That's an awesome way to start conversation.
Yeah, conversation starter too,
So you picked all the songs like your favorite.
Yeah.
So what are your top 3? And tell me why you gave them songs.
Okay, so Bohemian Rhapsody, that's one of them. That's a banana salsa caramel. And a lot of people are like, banana, and I'm like, yeah, but it works. It's good. But, because I love Queen, man. Queen is a bad band, right? He was like himself. He was a true, like, authentic person to himself.
Queen is We Are the Champions.
Yes.
Yes, that's cool.
It's awesome.
Okay.
White Rabbit, that's a great song. Feed Your Mind, like, what's another one? If It Makes You Happy, Sheryl Crow, it's just, I try to do different genres and different styles of songs because I like all music.
That's pretty cool.
You know.
So tell me more about your natural ingredients and your sugar-free options.
Yeah. So I'm a sugar-free person. I drink all sugar-free. So I just really wanted to have that option because you can go to other places. I've got when we went and picked up Wilma, I drink coffee from here to Tennessee, and I can get caramel and vanilla at most places. So I wanted to have a wide variety of sugar-free options to offer people. And then as far as the natural, I when we first started out, I was buying syrups, but I realized I wanted to offer a more natural product. So I started making the syrups homemade because I wanted to do dye free. And I'm really on this journey right now of trying to consume healthier things. This is my one body I get, so I want to take care of it.
That's awesome. Could you tell us some customer engagements? Like you said, you already said y'all about the community.
Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite experiences that you had, like with customers since you've started?
Man, it's awesome. Okay, just for instance, yesterday I had a girl pound. She comes often and gets coffee from me, and she's like, "I need to talk to you." She's like, "I'm just having some trauma right now." She had just lost a brother and a sister-in-law, like in the past year. They things like that. Like she's talking to me and opening up to me, and she feels comfortable enough to come to me and talk to me about that. Like we didn't know each other before this journey. I just met her. She's she's not just a customer, but I consider her a friend now. Like it's all about connection.
That's awesome.
So
that people can feel like that. That she feels like that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I mean that's great. Like that, it fills me every day to know that.
So there's so many coffee companies that start every day. It seems like, especially here.
Yeah.
And even when I go to the city, I see different ones, and I always like to stop and see what they got. So, what makes your coffee company the best? Like, what's your future for this company?
I think what makes us the best is the fact that every day it's like we put 100% in every day. Every day we want to do the best. We want to put out the best product that we can put out, and we love people. We genuinely love people, and I always shout it out. Like Chick-fil-A, they got customer service, baby. My pleasure, right? So it's like you got to be good to people. You have to be good to people, and that's just what we're about. We want to offer a wonderful product, and we want to be good to people, and it's where it's at.
It is. And we see you got everybody here.
Yeah,
it's awesome. So, do you have any advice you could give to, say, like to the youth that would want to start a truck or a small company or something?
Yeah, I'd say do it, and I'd say it all starts in you. So it all starts in your mind, and it all starts within yourself. And I always tell people, love yourself first, and then share that love with someone else. You have to love yourself, and we grow up, and for some reason we can lose that along the way. And I just tell people, don't ever forget to love yourself and who you are, and be proud of yourself and believe in yourself. It's not selfish; it's self-love. There's a difference. Exactly. You have to love yourself. And when you love yourself, you can love people better, and you can do things better. You can do whatever you want to do. Our minds are powerful. We can do anything we put our minds to.
That's awesome. So tell us, where are you located? Where our listeners can find you on the daily?
Yeah, so we're here in Ardmore. We're actually just up the street here, the 7 on Broadway. And future reference too, we're about to be in a building, man. We're teaming up with the Flippy House in Wilson. They're gonna put one here in Ardmore, and we're gonna do pancakes and coffee.
Oh, that'd be
We're
nice.
gonna live it out. It's gonna be awesome.
That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
So, anyway, this is Megan Boyer. She had a really good conversation. I like everything she got going. She's all about the community, and they got some great coffee. So, go check her out.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
We too.
It's good to meet you.
Listen.
All right, man. We had a pretty eventful day today. We went to Texoma Freeze Company. Texoma Freeze Company, and I got to try out a few different snacks. I tried out the frozen Oreos. I tried out the ice cream bars. The frozen Oreos was really good. They surprised me. Yeah, everything was really good. I got to interview another lady while I was there from the Mystic Cauldron. That was pretty cool too. Cauldron's always been hard for me to say, so I was glad that she got to correct me on actually how to say it. So that was pretty cool. And then we went to an event, Heart to Heart, where basically new business owners get together and they try to sell their products, and it's just a place for everybody to get together and sell their products and support each other's company and support each other's businesses. And we went there and we interviewed Trippy Java. That was really cool. She, like I said, she told us a lot. But anyway, it's been a really eventful day. I'm glad everybody let me come. Glad for the invites, and I hope we get to do it again. This is Chuck D, and I'll always be here in the AMs. So expect some more episodes coming soon. Expect me to be more consistent.